Welcome back, viewers. We are here on Youth Wednesdays on Tobago Updates here at Portmore, Scarborough. We continue on this morning with a topic that is either new or people are just learning about it. That is teen dating violence awareness, right? This is the month for this. And with us this morning, we have Mr. Ashley Lyons, who will be telling us a good bit about that, and as well telling us about a symposium that is upcoming and the activities surrounding it. So let's just welcome Mr. Ashley Lyons onto our platform this morning.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for inviting me.
Good morning, Mr. Ashley Lyons. So, could you tell us a little bit about yourself before we start so the viewers can know who they're talking to?
All right. Thank you. My name is Ashley Lyons. I am an elder attached to the Mason Hall Seventh-day Adventist Church with focus on young people. I grew up at Mason Hall. My wife and I, we have two kids, one 12 and the other is 9.
Well equipped to tell us about what we'll be speaking about this morning.
All right. So we'll be speaking about teen dating violence promotion. Actually, it's about the young people and teen dating. But we're not just focusing on teen dating alone, we're also focusing on violence among young people, especially in schools and in our environment.
All right, so before we get into the meat of the matter, I would like you to let the viewers know about what teen dating violence awareness encompasses. Right, this is the month for it. There is orange ribbon associated with it. So, could you tell us a little bit about this month and what teen dating violence awareness entails?
Yeah, I know it's a little tongue twister
Yes, it
when you try.
is.
Right. So, well, you already said that it is internationally recognized, and they use February to actually promote the initiative. For us here, we want to use teen dating violence, not just to talk about teen dating and what they experience where dating is concerned, but we also want to deal with violence that is happening in schools and in our community. So we look at reaching out to our young people, we look at promoting support, we look at even promoting a forum where they can come and speak out freely about the challenges that they're having, uh, and we want to listen to these young people because it's important to that when they speak we can listen, right? And most importantly, we are providing relevant feedback to these young people because yes, they come, they speak, they ask questions, and we want to provide relevant feedback.
Could you tell us how the idea for the symposium itself came about?
Right. So this is the second initiative that we are having. Last year we started, and it started where there was a calendar of events that was promoted by the then Tobago Mission of Seventh-day Adventists. That is the body that the Seventh-day Adventist Church report to, and it was the Teen Dating Initiative. And then our then coordinator at the Mason Hall Seventh-day Adventist Church said that, look, we can do something more with this topic, especially when in that time they had a lot of school violence happening. So we decided, look, we're going to do something more with just teen dating violence. And this is the initiative that we're having, and this is our second time on this initiative.
All right. Who is invited to attend this event? What age group is being targeted, especially? Because we know it's teen dating violence awareness, but are the adults invited to attend, or are the teens only being targeted for this program?
Well, teen dating, we are targeting both adults and teens. The adults, we are targeting the adults so that they can have the information so that they can guide the younger ones. Teens, we are targeting them, that is from age 13 to 19. Again, we'll be dealing with them on violence and teen dating. And then we have the younger one from under 12 and under. We will be doing safe and unsafe touch. because it is very important that our young person know the part of the anatomy and the correct name for this anatomy.
Could you go into details about the topics that we can expect to hear about? Because you just mentioned that you'll be looking at unsafe and safe touch and these things. So what else can we look forward to if we decide to attend this event?
All right, so some of the topics that we'll be touching on is setting a positive example, emotional well-being, stress management, and those three topics with more cater for the adults. Then we go into things like depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and these are more catered also for the adults, but they are more catered for the teens. And then we have the healthy and unhealthy relationships, and this one is more focused on the teen dating aspect of things.
Okay, so we
Right,
know
just to give a
that. Go ahead, go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm just saying, just to give a short stint on, for example, we have really unhealthy relationship. We have recognizing the red flag in relationship, self reflection, and growth. Those are just some of the topics under healthy and unhealthy relationships.
I think this is a very good venture because our young people, they continuously get themselves into a lot of violent relationships, I should say, and they never see the signs beforehand. So I think it's a very good initiative. Right? What do you have any special guests that you can tell us about that would be attending, those who are equipped just as yourself to tell us about teen violence?
All right, so we have Doctor. Well, I call him Doctor because he has a wealth of information. So I call him Doctor Ricardo Bob, but his name is really Ricardo Bob, and he
Hmm.
has a wealth of information on nutrition and how do you go about eating healthy and stuff like that. Then we have also the Children Authority of Trinidad and Tobago, and they will be sending 6 presenters who would be treating with the adults, the teen, and the minors under 12. Then we have Erling Edwards, and she would be bringing in a mental health aspect, and she also has been in this field for over 20-25 years. Then we have Pastor Otley, who again has a wealth of information with relationships because he's a counselor, and so he will be dealing with healthy and unhealthy relationships.
All right, thank you. As we wrap up, could you give us some details about the event? Where do I go? How do I register? Who do I contact for more information? What time does it start? What's the platform that you'll be using, whether it be Zoom or face to face?
All right. So this event would be at Mason Hall, and we'll be having two venues because, as I mentioned before, we want our young people to speak out freely and unhindered. So we have the adults would be at Mason Hall, and the young people would be at Sandy River. The events, as I said, start at 9 o'clock. Now, excuse me. In this event, is two venues, as I said before, and therefore, what we're asking is that when you come, there would be a registration, right? We also have a registration online that you can use, but we want you to register because at the end of the program, we want to provide feedback to you because this program, we want to continue with this program, and your feedback is important. You can contact for information myself, and I can give you my number 724-3338, or you can contact Devon Allen, and I give you his number 362-1171.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Ashley Lyons. Good luck to the committee on the symposium that you will be having. As I said, great initiative that you all have putting forward, especially today where youths are getting into a lot of violent situations. We continue on with our program with Mr. Dwayne Nurse interviewing Ms. Verneris Frederick to tell us about the USC alumni. Thank you for being with us. To view this this part of the program, and I encourage you to share the live, share the live, share the live.